Archangel Michael says, there's a vibration stirring in the heart of someone connected to you by destiny. They think about you every single day, even in silence, even when they are surrounded by others. This person has not moved on, they are just waiting for a sign that it's safe to step forward. They know deep down that you're the one their soul recognized before their mind could understand it. They rehearse conversations in their head, the ones where they tell you the truth they've buried for so long. But something stops them every time. They fear that maybe you've already moved on, maybe the door is closed. Still, their spirit won't let them let go, and that means something sacred is happening behind the scenes. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They wish to spend their life with you, but they wonder if they waited too long. They watch your life from a distance, every smile you post, every time you shine. They ask themselves if they still belong in your story, or if they are just a closed chapter trying to reopen. Your energy still lingers on them like a fragrance they can't wash off. When they try to forget, the universe whispers your name in places they least expect. They are beginning to realize this isn't just an attachment, it's a divine calling. But they are afraid that when they finally speak, you might not listen anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 984. Archangel Michael says, you are about to witness a shift you never imagined. This person will be placed in your path in a moment that will feel too perfect to be random. They will not come with small words, they will come with a trembling heart and confessions that crack the sky. What they wonder is not if they love you, they know they do. What they wonder is if they're still allowed to. Because some time has passed, and time has built walls of misunderstanding and silence. They know they caused the delay, and now they're afraid of what's changed in your heart. Type Amen to get blessing 821. This is not just someone from your past, this is someone who still dreams of your future. Even their friends know that no one ever replaced you, no matter who came after. They are carrying a secret that aches to be released, a truth that was too heavy to speak before. They think of the way your voice made them feel safe and alive all at once. They never told you how they cried the night they walked away or watched you walk away. They are starting to believe that God didn't remove you from their life but gave them time to grow into someone worthy. And now, their spirit is restless until they return with something real, something blessed. Type Amen to get blessing 447. They wonder if you would even recognize them now, after everything. They have changed, learned, been humbled, and healed. And yet, your memory still commands their heart like it did when everything first began. They want to come to you whole, not broken, not uncertain, not half-in. They wonder if they'll be met with a closed door or open arms. But they've reached a place where staying silent hurts more than taking the risk. The universe is making room for your reunion, and nothing will be able to stop what is sacred. Type Amen to get blessing 509. Archangel Michael says, your name is written on their spirit like a prayer. They are being guided to you not by desire but by divine pull. Their dreams have been intense, almost prophetic, showing glimpses of a future with you in it. They've begun noticing signs, strange synchronicities that always bring them back to thoughts of you. They hear songs and remember your laugh, they pass places and recall your touch. They carry your energy in places you've never been, and it calms them. Even their quietest moments are filled with the sound of your name in their soul. Type Amen to get blessing 266. They wonder if they'll mess it up again, that's their greatest fear. Because loving you was never the problem, loving you was the easy part. What they couldn't handle was the weight of their own unworthiness. Now, they've spent nights staring at the ceiling, reliving every moment they should have spoken. They know you needed them to show up and they didn't. That knowledge burns in them, and it's changing them from the inside. They're not looking for a second chance, they're looking for the only chance that ever mattered. Type Amen to get blessing 711. You are being prepared spiritually for this reconnection. Because this time, it's not about romance, it's about divine alignment. The union coming is unlike anything you've known before, rooted in honesty and healing. They wonder if you'll see the truth in their eyes or the mistakes from their past. But Archangel Michael says, their heart is no longer running. They are ready to confess that your love was always home, and they were just lost. Now, they are being summoned by the angels to come back and finish what was never supposed to end. Type Amen to get blessing 370. They feel your absence like a missing limb, something always slightly aching. Even in crowded rooms, they search for a face that mirrors yours. But nothing compares, and now they understand that love like this only comes once. They are reaching a point where hiding their feelings feels like betrayal to their soul. They're done pretending you didn't mean everything to them. They've realized that the greatest mistake wasn't the fight or the distance, it was the silence. And that silence is about to be broken. Type Amen to get blessing 558. They are not just coming with words, they are coming with proof. Proof that they've changed, that they've healed, that they are ready. They want to protect your heart this time, not hurt it. They are asking the universe every day for a sign to move forward. And this message is it. Their heart has never been surer, but their courage is still catching up. They're not scared of your answer, they're scared you won't answer at all. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 624. Archangel Michael says, prepare yourself because your heart will be asked to choose. Not between two people, but between what was and what could be. You're being asked to open your heart to someone who finally understands what you meant all along. They're wondering if you're still waiting. They're hoping you are. But even if you're not, they'll still come to make things right. Because this time, they aren't led by pride, they're led by purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 707. You were never forgotten, you were just deeply remembered in silence. You were never replaced, you were held in sacred space while they found their way. And now, they're returning with eyes that finally see the truth of what you are. They wonder if you'll believe them, but they'll speak anyway. Because the truth needs to be said, whether it's received or not. The truth is that you are the one they want beside them for the rest of this lifetime. And nothing, no fear, no time, no regret, can erase that calling. Type Amen to get blessing 842. Their spirit aches to be near yours again. They want to walk with you, build with you, laugh with you through everything life brings. They wonder if your arms are still open or if they've missed their chance forever. But Archangel Michael says, nothing divine is ever truly missed. It may delay, but it never denies. And the time for truth, for love, for sacred union, it has arrived. This person is closer than ever to telling you everything. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They've sat with every version of the memory you two created, rewinding the laughter, the tears, the warmth. They never wanted it to end, but they didn't know how to carry your heart without breaking their own. They wonder if you'd be able to feel the sincerity in their apology without needing to say a word. Their love hasn't faded, it's matured, deepened, awakened. They realize now that you weren't just someone they loved, you were someone sent to change them. They can no longer run from the truth, because the signs keep dragging their attention back to you. And soon, they will act, not just think, not just wish, they will move toward you. Type Amen to get blessing 1144. They rehearse their return in their mind every night. Not as a fantasy, but as a need to finally be whole again. They can't carry the silence anymore, and they are prepared to break it for good. There were so many chances they had to speak, and they didn't. But now, it's no longer about the past, it's about what the future could be if you still believe. They've pictured you opening the door, and them standing there with shaking hands. This vision has haunted and healed them at the same time. Type Amen to get blessing 1211. Archangel Michael says, what belongs to your soul cannot escape it. This is not just about romance, it's about restoration, resurrection, and reunion. Your connection was written before either of you knew how to read hearts. They are choosing vulnerability now, not safety. They are choosing truth, not pride. Because nothing matters more to them than reaching your heart before it's too late. They feel like time is running out and their spirit won't rest until they try. This transformation didn't happen overnight, it took sleepless nights, prayers, and painful realizations. You inspired this awakening in them without even knowing it. You were the mirror that made them see who they truly were and who they could become. And now, they want to be that person for you. Type Amen to get blessing 2444. They are on the edge of your energy field, feeling you more vividly by the day. They are so close now that even their thoughts begin to influence your dreams. You might feel strange emotions lately, tears for no reason, hope without cause. That's because something in your spirit knows they're coming. This is the season of soul recognition. What was once confusing will suddenly make sense. And when they speak, it will feel like your heart has waited lifetimes to hear those words. Type Amen to get blessing 2555. Archangel Michael says, this reunion has been written in divine ink. Even when everything felt like it was falling apart, heaven was aligning the right moment. Now the hour has come when broken pieces become whole again. They don't want to waste another second in the shadows. They want to show you what they've become because of your light. They've found themselves, but in doing so, they found you again. And this time, they're not letting you go. Type Amen to get blessing 2666. Even the places they used to go feel hollow now without your energy there. They sit in silence and hear echoes of your laughter in their memory. You became a part of their being in a way that no one else could ever touch. They wonder if they'll be able to hold your hand again. If the same fire that once burned will still be there in your touch. And they pray that it will. Because their heart never stopped beating in rhythm with yours. Type Amen to get blessing 2777. The angels are surrounding this moment with divine protection. What is about to unfold is too sacred for interference. Only truth, only love, only destiny will speak now. They aren't coming back with a fantasy, they are coming back with a promise. A vow to do things differently, to walk with you in purpose and peace. They see your soul now, not just your beauty. And that is what calls them home. Type Amen to get blessing 2888. You are being guided to prepare, not just emotionally but spiritually. Because this isn't just a return, it's a divine reconciliation. The healing between you two will ripple beyond your lives and into the generations to come. Archangel Michael says, don't harden your heart with fear. Be open to the unexpected, the miraculous, the long-awaited. Because when they speak, the truth will wrap around your heart like warmth on a winter night. And you'll know, they never stopped choosing you. Type Amen to get blessing 2999. This love isn't like the last time. This is the version that's been purified by time and tested by fire. This is the version that stays. They've learned the difference between temporary affection and eternal devotion. They are walking proof that love can grow through absence and silence. Now, they are ready to show up, not just for you, but for every version of you that waited in pain. They are coming, not to fix you, but to honor you. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. The universe heard your prayers, even the ones you whispered through tears. This response is delayed, but not denied. It is coming in the form of someone who now understands what you always saw. They wonder if you'll still laugh at their jokes. If your eyes will still shine when you see them. But most of all, they wonder if you'll let them try again. And soon, they'll stop wondering and finally ask. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. They've spent months writing messages they never sent, practicing apologies in mirrors, whispering your name when no one was listening. Their love for you hasn't aged, it has matured, deepened, solidified like stone beneath rushing water. And now, it's no longer enough for them to carry you in silence. They need you to know. They are no longer trying to distract themselves with temporary comforts. No one compares. No one ever will. Because when the soul remembers its match, nothing else feels like home. And now, their soul is pulling them back to where it always belonged, with you. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. Archangel Michael says, this return will shake everything that tried to replace the truth. No imitation can stand when the original love steps forward. This isn't just someone trying again, this is someone arriving finally ready. They aren't looking for your forgiveness, they're coming to earn your trust. They want to be consistent, not charming. They want to be loyal, not perfect. And they want to be yours, not for a moment, but for life. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. They wonder if you've been sensing it too, the strange peace, the emotional waves, the repeating numbers. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations. Your spirits are aligning for something your hearts never forgot. Every sleepless night they endured without you has been a reminder that real love doesn't fade, it roots deeper. They have seen your name in dreams, heard your voice in crowds, and felt your energy in their heartbeat. And they are not going to ignore it anymore. Because the love you gave them is now the compass they follow back to you. Type Amen to get blessing 3456. They are preparing a moment, not just a message. They want to look you in the eye and tell you everything, what they felt, what they feared, what they never said. They want to be honest this time, raw and real, no walls, no pride. This isn't about proving anything to the world. It's about showing you that they finally understand what you always offered them. And they're coming with open hands, not empty words. They're ready to walk into your life and stay rooted there. Type Amen to get blessing 3600. They've waited for a sign, and now everything around them is pushing them to act. Old pictures fall out of drawers. Songs they ignored now move them to tears. Even strangers speak your name when they least expect it. This is the divine alignment of timing and truth. Archangel Michael says, you don't need to chase anything, what's meant is already running toward you. And when it arrives, your heart will know. Because it won't feel like chaos. It'll feel like coming home. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. They wonder if their voice will shake when they finally call. If your heart will race the way it used to when you saw their name light up your screen. They wonder if the words they never said will still have a place in your heart. They are walking toward this moment with full awareness of what it means. It's not a small step, it's the biggest decision of their life. They are choosing you. Not the version they remembered, but the version you are now. And they're hoping you'll choose them, too. Type Amen to get blessing 3888. They know they broke something once, but now they're here to rebuild it stronger. They want you to see the growth, not just the guilt. To feel the sincerity in their eyes, not just hear it in their words. This is sacred ground they're walking on, the space between fear and truth. And they are ready to cross it barefoot if it means holding your hand again. They've learned that love isn't a game of timing, it's a battle of courage. And finally, they have enough to fight for you. Type Amen to get blessing 4000.